Will these characters be in Stranger Things Season 5? So with Season 5 being the final season of the show, there's a good chance that characters who have showed up in past seasons but aren't main characters could show up for a quick scene. So what characters could show up? Well, we could see Enzo or Dimitri with Yuri for some reason showing up in Hawkins. The last we see of them is in Russia, so maybe we could have like a phone call exchange between them, where Hopper's on the phone with Enzo. Or they could show up with a helicopter in Hawkins. It'd be wild. Argyle was a new character in Season 4 who served as the comedic relief and became a fan favorite, but the actor who plays him, Eduardo Franco, says he never got the call for Season 5. I wouldn't be surprised if he did show up in a small cameo type scene, much like Susie in Season 4. Speaking of Susie, she had a small role in Season 4. I think she'll have a small role in Season 5. I'd love it if it was even in the epilogue where her and Dustin end up together in person for the first time on screen, but I'll settle for a little phone call between her and Dustin where she helps out with the main plot. How about Angela? Will we see her again? If so, she'll have a big scar on her nose from when she got busted up by Eleven. What about Tommy H. and Carol? We haven't really seen them since Season 2. They're graduated from Hawkins High School at this point, but hey, we could see them maybe get killed by a Demogorgon. It could be fun. Florence, or Flo, is the secretary of the Hawkins police station. We haven't seen her since Season 3, but it could be nice to see her and Hopper have a quick little scene that calls back to Season 1. Mr. Clark is one of the most underappreciated characters in Stranger Things. We haven't seen him since Season 3. I'd love to see him return in Season 5, using his brains and passing some knowledge on to the OG party. It could act as a callback to the Flea and the Acrobat episode. We haven't seen Lonnie since Season 1. He's a terrible father, but it would make sense for him to show up if one of his kids died. So we could see Lonnie at Jonathan or Will's funeral if one of them were to bite the dust. Even then, there's no guarantee that he would even show up, though. He's a piece of crap. Dr. Owens has to be in Season 5, and I think the actor Paul Reiser said he's returning. With Downtown Hawkins essentially being on lockdown, he's probably going to be involved somehow. So I'd imagine we'll see the character Sullivan again from Season 4, who was trying to track down Eleven. Kind of a throwaway, nothing character, but he could show up. Will Troy, the bully from Season 1, show up? I think he's long gone. And we could see Powell and Callahan. Obviously, they're in Season 4. And with Hopper not being chief of police, they're going to be around, so we probably will see them. Do we need to see Callie or 8 again? I don't think so. I just rewatched The Lost Sister, and I feel like they have a definite endpoint for her character. Bringing her back this late in the game would feel out of left field. And of course, will Eddie Munson come back? Well, I think he's dead, but he will return in some sort of vision or flashback. Likely with Dustin, where Dustin has a dream or vision, or potentially Vecna plays mind games with Dustin and we get a dark, messed up scene with Eddie telling Dustin it's all your fault that I died. It'd be too much for my heart to handle.